This world is plagued by sickness, infected by a virus known as monsters. Humanity's survival hangs in the balance. Fortunately, the era of universal awakening descended, giving rise to extraordinary professionals. They slaughter monsters and reclaim our homeland, becoming the heroes who carry humanity forward. After a long and brutal war against the monsters, humanity has finally reached the crusade to subjugate the ultimate monster, Azathoth. For this decisive battle, humanity deployed its strongest team of professionals. We will definitely win this time, because we have the strongest professional, Gu Chen, however. Why? Brother, what's with that expression? Isn't this only natural? The power of professionals only awakened after the appearance of monsters. We had no objections to you defeating Izazothi to prove yourself, but now that it has only one breath left, you still insist on killing it. If it dies, who can guarantee that the abilities of professionals will continue to exist? What you are trying to destroy is not merely the monsters, but us professionals and this entire era. If you do this, do they agree with this as well? So that's how things are. Haven't you understood yet? Killing you was never merely my own decision. Gu Chen, as long as it remains alive with a single breath, the monsters will either disappear completely nor pose a threat to us anymore. As long as you spare its life, professionals will continue standing at the very peak of humanity's pyramid. You are the one who insists on making enemies of every professional. See? If you have anyone to blame, blame yourself for possessing such overwhelming talent and becoming obsessed with eradicating every monster. So, this is the answer? It turns out that from beginning to end, exterminating all the monsters in the world was nothing more than my own obsession. That's right, I've always been alone. Ever since I was young, I lived in the countryside, and my foster parents, the only people I could truly call family, passed away long ago. Gu Chen Run. My biological father, the supreme powerhouse of the northern region of the divine Xian nation, Gu Chen. Come back with me, son. He picked me up as casually as if he were picking up garbage. Mom, Dad, who is that guy? He smells awful. But for the sake of becoming stronger, I was willing to endure any hardship. I even raised my stepbrother, who had targeted me ever since childhood, turning him into one of the continent's top professional powerhouses, and I handed the guild I had built from nothing over to him, while I devoted myself entirely to cultivation in pursuit of greater strength. Who could have imagined that this would eventually become the very reason for my defeat? You're obsessed with exterminating monsters just to avenge your foster parents, aren't you? Now I can send you to join them. And besides, a country bastard like you actually dared to presumptuously call yourself my brother. I'd been disgusted by that for years. Go and die in peace. This is... Jice was killed by the monster. Azathoth has risen. Its HP is recovering. Oh no, hurry, run away. You overconfident ants actually thought destroying me would bring everything to an end? Damn it, how can there still be this many monsters? Brother Chen, save us, save us. I was wrong, I shouldn't have betrayed Big Brother Gu. Damn it, the monsters in this world still haven't been completely eradicated. But my body has already reached its limit. I don't even have enough strength to stand. Foolish ants, did you really think defeating me meant you had won? Little do you know, my kin are far more numerous than you could ever imagine. So the so-called Azathoth wasn't the ultimate boss after all, there are still countless monsters remaining. Unfortunately, my life has reached its end. Heart of the Demon Lord, the heart of the eternal demon, Azathoth, possessing an unknown power of time. Since things have come this far, there is only one path left. When did he take Azathoth's heart? He's planning to use the power of time to escape. Was it during the battle just now? To think you actually seized my authority. If there is a next time, whoever dares stand in my way, whether human or monster, I will slaughter them all without exception. Gu Chen, class change ceremony failed, unable to become a professional. How could he fail to awaken even the worst class? The Gu family poured so much effort into nurturing him. Your father and brother are both hidden professionals, yet you failed your class change. You are a complete disgrace to the Gu family. This is the Gu family estate. I actually reincarnated. Was it because of that heart? Unfilial son, kneel down immediately. Gu Chen's biological father, military king of Gubei City, Gu Chen. No matter what, I, Gu Chen, am a military king-level powerhouse of the divine Xian nation, and as a descendant of the Gu family, even if you couldn't awaken a rare class like your brother, who was directly admitted to Shangjing and brought glory to the family, you should have at least awakened an ordinary class. What exactly have you been doing at school all this time? I remember now, on this very day I failed to awaken and was regarded as a burden by the family. Everything feels so familiar. Initializing, class change system loading, entering selection interface shortly. Reminder, different choices will lead the host toward completely different professional paths. Please choose carefully. Class awakened? In my previous life, I only awakened a class after an entire year of hard work, but this time it happened so early. Is this an ability I gained after returning? Notification: complete the class change quest to receive a novice gift pack. Please select your professional career. Option 1, reflect, apologize, and wield the sword to protect the family. Class change, hidden class, S-rank holy swordsman. Option 2, endure, bear responsibility, and become a shield to guard the heart. Class change, rare class, S-rank holy shielder. Option 3, break free from restraints, sever ties. An ally with darkness to establish yourself. Class change, path of darkness, dark type SR rank talent. Wait, I can still change classes, and these 3 choices never appeared in my past life. Option 1 wants me to apologize? Abandoned for 18 years, and in the end, I still have to apologize to him? As for option 2, enduring everything and shouldering responsibility, I've already endured more than enough of that in my past life. Do you think I can't punish you simply because you refuse to speak? I sentence you to kneel in the courtyard for a day and a night, and you are forbidden from standing without my permission. Do you think you're worthy? You kept your second son at your side and raised him from childhood, while throwing me into the countryside for 18 years, completely ignoring my existence. You never fulfilled your duty as a father for even a single day, and yet you still dared to put on the airs of a patriarch before me. Bastard, you had no ambition in school and couldn't even awaken a class, yet you have the nerve to compare yourself with your brother? In what way do you possibly think you can compare with him? That's right, in your heart, that genius who awakened as a dragon knight is your true son. One grew up without ever worrying about food or clothing, awakened a rare class, and entered Shangting Academy, while the other is merely a muddy farm boy who willingly sank into depravity, knowing nothing but fooling around with bad company all day. Since you've already built yourself a new family, why did you even bother coming to find me? Gu Chen, how can you speak to your father in such a manner? Hurry up, kneel down, and apologize to him. Gu Chen's stepmother, Qin Yin. You want me to kneel? I am the eldest legitimate son of the Gu family, while you are nothing more than a concubine. What right do you have to order me around? What kind of attitude is that? Disobeying your parents, showing no respect to your elders, how are you any different from those street hooligans? So this is the coercion of a northern powerhouse. Unfilial son, kneel down now and I can still forgive your arrogant words from just now. You want me to kneel. Keep dreaming. Good boy, you haven't awakened a class yet, but at least you possess some backbone. Admit your mistake to me and I will not hold this against you. Qin Feng. Ha, you want me to admit my mistake again? I am merely a commoner who grew up in the countryside surrounded by hooligans, unworthy of your noble status as military king Gi. From this moment onward, just pretend that you never had me as your son. From today onward I am cutting every tie with your Gu family. From now on, we will have absolutely nothing to do with each other. You bastard, you dare sever ties with my Gu family? Without my protection, what are you even? Scram, get out of here. From this day forward, I will pretend that I never had you as a son. Butler, immediately erase Gu Chen's name from the family genealogy. Military King, young Master Gu Chen's name is not listed in the family genealogy at all. Notification, host has completed the quest, chosen, Path of Darkness. I was far too foolish in my past life, actually treating those vile demons as family. Now that I have another life, whether it is to seek revenge against those who framed me or to confront even stronger monsters. I must become stronger. Notification: Congratulations host, Awakened class, Summoner, activated SR talent, Darkborn Summoner, obtained skill, Darkborn First Blood, remaining uses, 1. It's actually a summoner, in the early stages. Without a massive investment of resources, this class can hardly develop at all, yet its class rating is actually SR rank. Currently, the talent ratings in the Divine Xian Nation, from highest to lowest, are S, A, B, C, D, SR? Unheard of. I wonder exactly what makes it different. Notification: Congratulations host, the Novice Awakening quest has been completed. Acquired quest reward: Summon Bloodthirsty Bat. Quest reward: Summon Bloodthirsty Bat. Notification: You have successfully established a contract with the Bloodthirsty Bat. Bloodthirsty Bat, Aptitude, Normal, Level, 1, HP, 150, Stats, Strength 5, Agility 4, Constitution 4, Spirit 5, Talent, Bloodsucking, Skill, Sonic Attack Level 1, Summons can equip gear. Upon a summon's death, there is a chance for the gear to drop. If the summon dies in battle, it cannot be summoned again for 1 day. Note: Summon aptitudes are divided into Normal, Excellent, Rare, Epic, and Legendary. The higher the aptitude, the more powerful the summon will be. As a normal tier initial summon, this Bloodthirsty Bat is an exceptionally weak existence even within novice dungeons. Then let's find out exactly what is so extraordinary about this Dark-type God tier talent. Darkborn First Blood. As the level increases, there is a chance to obtain a dark bloodline, which can transform ordinary creatures into dark creatures. Dark bloodline uses -1, remaining uses 0. Notification: Summon Advanced. Notification: Bloodthirsty Bat, Normal, Advanced to Dracula, Epic. It actually caused the elite tier Bloodthirsty Bat to leap 3 tiers at once and become Epic tier. And it's actually taken on a humanoid form. Even the strongest summoner in my past life only obtained a humanoid summon after their 3rd class change, after paying an enormous price. Could this really be an SR talent? Summon Dracula, Aptitude, Epic, Level, 1 HP, 1800. Stats: Strength 28, Agility 32, Constitution 30, Spirit 29. Talent: Vampire Instinct, Epic, Skill 1, Lethal Tempo Level 10, Epic, Skill 2, Crimson Feast Level 10, Epic, Summons Aptitude upgraded from Normal to Epic, granting attribute feedback, Summoners all stats plus 10. Are you my master? I really want to taste your blood. Status window: Name, Gu Chen, Level 1. Strength, 17, Agility, 16, Constitution, 18, Spirit, 19, Summon, Dracula Level 1, Epic. A Level 1 professional's 4 main stats generally won't exceed 5, but my stats, enhanced by my talent, are already 3 times the ordinary standard. Normally, summoners depend on their summons to attack, making it extremely difficult for themselves to reach this level. Furthermore, the summons strengthened by this system talent feels to be rather unusual as well. Generally speaking, a summon is no different from a warrior's weapon, but she seems to possess a personality of her own, constantly revealing a unique thirst for blood, which means she can fight autonomously even without my control. Come back, little guy. Upgrading a summon requires an enormous amount of experience. This little guy looks like she's starving. The information from the assessment dungeon should be enough to satisfy this little guy. The first assessment after awakening a talent is extremely important. Now that I possess this god tier talent, I'm truly looking forward to seeing what happens next. The train from Gubei City to Linqing City has arrived at the station. Passengers traveling to Linqing, please disembark. Unchang Number 1 High School, I'm back. Linqing Number 1 High School Novice Dungeon Training Ground. After 3 years of study, you have all finally awakened your class talents. Today will be your first real combat experience as professionals. Linqing Number 1 High School Teacher, Jiang Songhua. This is the Novice Dungeon modified and conquered by Linqing Number 1 High School. The dungeon is open for only 10 days each year to class change students below level 10. It has a low danger factor, yet provides more experience and rewards than ordinary dungeons outside. so consider this a benefit prepared for everyone. However, for your own safety, you still need to carry the novice-exclusive teleportation scroll. It costs only 200 gold coins and allows you to immediately leave the dungeon upon encountering mortal danger, limited to 1 per person. Wow, only 200 gold coins, they cost more than 1,000 outside. By the way, is everyone here? Where is Gu Chen? Teacher, Gu Chen hasn't come back yet. He probably failed his awakening and was too afraid to return. He might also be farming in the countryside, right, Lin Yuan? Aren't you his good brother from the same place? You guys, I'm sorry, teacher, I was delayed for a little while on the way. He actually had the nerve to come. He's not even afraid of embarrassing himself. Exactly, but even if he came, he's just throwing himself away for nothing. As long as you're back, Gu Chen, what class did you awaken? Summoner, teacher. Summoner? Why would you choose Summoner? Why do I feel like Gu Chen has become much more handsome? That's right, now that I look closely, his skin has improved tremendously, and there is even a strangely alluring scent lingering around him. What a pity, being this handsome yet choosing Summoner, his future is basically ruined. So far, everything is unfolding exactly as it did in my previous life. If that's the case, then that hidden dungeon should still be there. Who would have thought he would awaken such a trash class as Summoner? A Summoner depends entirely on money and resources. Who doesn't know that Gu Chen is just a commoner from the countryside? He was counting on awakening a class to defy fate and completely change his life. Stop arguing. A class is only one aspect. What truly matters also depends on personal performance and the experience you accumulate. Gu Chen, choosing good teammates is also a skill. Besides, carrying a teleportation scroll with you will guarantee your safety. Teacher, there's no need for me to have a teleportation scroll. How could that be? This is the novice dungeon assessment. The school will never allow any student to have an accident. If you refuse to buy one, we'll have to notify your parents and have them sign an agreement. Is his family really struggling that badly? Even 200 gold coins are too much for him. This child is truly pitiful. Gu Chen, if you're genuinely having difficulties, I can pay for this one, no matter what your safety is. Teacher. I mean, with my current strength, there's simply no need to waste this money. Children at this age really love putting on a show. Such an arrogant tone from a trash summoner. If you don't have the money, just admit it. Why put on such a performance? But why does Gu Chen's aura feel completely unlike someone who's bluffing? Looking for a team, level 1 warrior, coming with a complete set of novice equipment. I bought too many teleportation scrolls, selling them cheaply. Come here if you need one. Looking for an archer or gunner, those with equipment and skills will get priority. Although this is a dungeon exclusively for novices, quite a few senior students are still gathered here. After all, the difficulty is low and the return rate is high. Look, a summoner, huh? Really, he must be from a wealthy family. Nonsense. Who would choose to become a summoner without tens of millions in family assets? Isn't that Gu Chen from one high school? He's from the countryside. Why would a peasant choose to play a summoner? He must have brought some trash summons. What terrible luck, I got excited for nothing. These short-sighted fools. But this is somewhat troublesome. Dungeon difficulty has 4 modes: normal, hard, nightmare, and hell. The hidden dungeon I'm targeting requires at least 5 people to unlock the high difficulty mode and maximize the benefits. Gu Chen, where have you been for this entire month? I didn't even see you back in the countryside. It's him, Lin Yuan, my childhood playmate from the countryside in my previous life. Nothing much, I was just dealing with some personal matters. Why are you acting so cold, kid? And to think I was actually worried about you. Was my relationship with him really this good back then? Right, this teleportation scroll? I don't have the money to buy one. Teacher Jiang paid for it herself for you. If you don't want it, then return it to her yourself. Teacher Jiang has treated me quite well. If I get the chance, I should find a way to repay her. Having been reborn into this second life, I must especially cherish those who treat me well. And as for those who betrayed me, one day, I will make every one of them pay the price. Why did you suddenly class change into a summoner? You can't even afford a teleportation scroll, and you still plan to raise a summon? I only awakened the summoner class. I had no other choice. Why aren't you entering the dungeon? I remember you're a swordsman. Finding a team shouldn't be difficult for your class, right? Sigh, finding a team isn't difficult, but unfortunately, I don't have any decent equipment. You know Li Wenhui, the class monitor of the honors class, right? Today he entered the dungeon wearing a complete set of rare knight armor. He's going to slaughter everything inside. He's a scion of the Li family in Lunqing. I think there was someone from that family among those who betrayed me in my previous life. This is the weapon I just traded my teleportation scroll for. Whether I enter an academy or work in a factory in the future will all depend on this. The wealthy can level up by relying on their equipment, while ordinary people have to sell even their life-saving scrolls just to fight for a chance. This world is truly cruel. How about I carry you? You already have a team? Maybe I can ask him to help me meet the dungeon's required player count requirement. Li Wenhui is my captain. I paid him 50,000 and even gave up my share of the dungeon rewards. Bringing in one more person should be fine. You want him to invite me? Don't worry, if he refuses to bring you along today, I'll simply leave the team. Li Wenhui rejected your request and kicked you out of the team. Damn it, he actually kicked me, all because of adding just one person. Forget it, we'll recruit people ourselves. Just announced that a summoner is taking 4 teammates to push for an SSS rank rating. Are you kidding me? An SSS rank rating can add points to the academy assessment. Earning an SSS rank rating is like breaking through tens of thousands of competitors fighting across a single log bridge in the fiercely competitive academy assessment. It might even guarantee direct admission to Shangjing Academy. Just tell me whether you believe me or not. Alright, then I'll trust you this once. Master Summoner leading 4 teammates to push for an SSS rank rating. Come quickly if you want direct admission. Master Summoner? Pushing for an SSS rank rating? Who is this person? Since when has Lingqing had a genius like this? Seriously? I asked around. He's just a commoner summoner, hilarious. And he actually wants to push for an SSS rank rating with that. If he can even pass, I'll do a handstand and shit myself. If you team up with them, there's no need to take the academy assessment, you might as well go straight to the factory. Forget it, I'm not wasting my time with this bunch of stupid dogs. Professional matters should be left to professionals. Professionals? We can only pool together some money and find sparring partners. Hopefully they won't charge too much. I'm carrying people to level up, and I still have to pay them? That's absolutely ridiculous. Suran, are you really planning to join this team? The captain is just a commoner summoner. Let's not end up wasting a teleportation scroll because of this. Linqingqing Warrior Level 1. Other teams charge 15,000 just to start. While this team doesn't cost us anything and even pays us, a summoner probably won't pick a dungeon that's too difficult. Let's give it a try. Suran Assassin Level 1. Don't worry. No matter what happens, your fees will definitely be settled. Alright, let's take a gamble. Even if we lose the bet, we still have teleportation scrolls to save our lives. Count me in. Wu Zi Fighter Level 1. Class Monitor, you're joining our team too? With you coming along, I feel a lot more at ease. Don't celebrate too soon, you'd better pay my money in full. I'm only here to fill the numbers, of course. If you run into a situation you can't handle, I'll step in. But you'll have to pay extra. We have to pay extra? Won't that leave us without any profit at all? If you don't agree, I can quit too. I accept your demand, but I'll be the captain, and I'll have the authority to choose the dungeon. You choose then, as if a trash summoner like you would actually dare take us into nightmare difficulty. Nightmare? You're thinking far too small anyway. Accept the team invitation first. Lin Yuan accepted, Wu Zi accepted, Lin Qingqing accepted, Suran accepted. What is he trying to do? There's actually such a bizarre dungeon here? Read this dangerous aura. Activating a professional's power in a specific way at a specific location can unlock the hidden dungeon. This dungeon really is still here. Wait, what is this? Why is it red? Hold on, Gu Chen, what are you doing? I want to leave the team. Holy crap, what exactly is going on here? Gu Chen, Summoner level 1, ready. Lin Yuan, Swordsman level 1, ready. Lin Qingqing, Warrior level 1, ready. Su Ran, Assassin level 1, ready. Wu Zi, Fighter level 1, ready. Since you already agreed to let me be captain, stop wasting time and just follow me. What happened here? What kind of commoner summoner managed to create a new dungeon and take people inside? What kind of dungeon is this? Why is it red? Red. Dean of Students. This is a special hidden dungeon with a novice mortality rate as high as 99%. Why would something like this appear here? You have entered the novice dungeon, temple ruins hidden. Whoa. Gu Chen, this is a hidden dungeon, we don't know what the difficulty is at all, and you just walked straight inside. Didn't you say I was allowed to choose? What's with this guy? I'm a fighter famous for my physical attributes, yet he actually suppressed me. But you can't just blindly rush into a dungeon. I don't have a teleportation scroll, I'll die in here. That's right, the dungeons provided by the school all come with reference materials. And we've already studied the weaknesses of those monsters, but I've never even heard of this place. You're completely crazy, even Li Weiwei, fully equipped, wouldn't dare enter a hidden dungeon with zero information. I want to leave. If you leave, you'll have to wait another year. Choose for yourself whether you trust me or want to be a coward. Lin Yuan, I'll give you my scroll. Now, except for me, the four of you can escape at any moment. Are you really going to run away without even giving it a try? Hey, are you really giving this teleportation scroll to me? I really don't understand. Why is a summoner like you acting so arrogant? We all have teleportation scrolls and can leave whenever we want, so let's just follow along and see what happens. Gu Chen, I've only ever seen hidden dungeons mentioned in history books. How did you know there was one here? I discovered it based on a feeling. A feeling? We might all get wiped out here just because of your feelings. This is a dungeon I saw on the news in my past life, accidentally opened by a new student. Later, countless people came here out of admiration, but they all lost their lives in this place. In the end, it was only conquered after elites from various provinces of the Xia nation formed a team, and the final harvest was astonishing as well. Does this place look like a temple? I hope this hidden version is only normal to difficulty, that way we might still have a chance to gain something today. This is my first time here, please don't let this dungeon be too powerful or too fierce. This is... The monsters are appearing. Alien race, fallen guard, level 2, HP, 1400, stats, strength 18, agility 10, constitution 20, spirit 151. Intruders. The starting mobs are already level 2. If this is a nightmare tier, then it has to be hell tier difficulty. Even if Li Wenhui came here, he'd be doomed. We have to retreat. One would already be troublesome enough. But there are 10 level 2 mobs in total. How are we supposed to deal with them? From here on, I'll handle killing the monsters. Stay behind me, don't take the dropped items, and absolutely don't steal my kills. What kind of nonsense is a summoner like you talking about? Xiao Dai, come out and play. Just this tiny little bat of yours? Are you kidding me? Summoners really are unreliable. Kill. Extend, fatal rhythm. Killed fallen guard level 2, EXP plus 9, EXP plus 7, EXP plus 8. Holy shit, what is this? A professional? No, was stats this exaggerated? Could it actually be a boss? No, it has humanoid features, that's an epic tier summon. How can this be possible? Didn't he awaken the trashiest summoner class? How could he possibly possess an epic tier summon? Epic tier summons are incredibly rare not only in the northern region, but throughout the entire Divine Xia Empire. 10 level 2 mobs, even Li Wenhui, the top student in the grade with maxed out offense and defense, couldn't kill them all in one go. Those few attacks dealt at least 3,000 damage. Be more confident, remove the at least. Didn't you see that old Gu's final skill already dealt overflow damage? Li Wenhui is a retribution knight, specializing in burst damage and sustained damage output. Even if he reached level 4, it would be impossible for him to deal nearly 3,000 damage with 2 skills. I haven't seen him for just a few days, and Gu Chen has become this incredible. Doesn't this mean we've got a big shot to cling to now? An epic tier summon completely sweeps through mobs of the same level, and it still has room to advance. If this continues, who knows what level of strength it will eventually reach. Status window, player, Gu Chen, level up, level 2, 6/200. Strength, 27, agility, 26, constitution, 28, spirit, 29. Summon, Dracula level 2, epic, bloodline awakening cost, dark bloodline +1. Acquired dark bloodline +1, remaining uses 1. Bloodline awakening? What is he doing? It looks like he's upgrading his summon. It's already this powerful at such a low level, yet it still has room for upgrades. Is this the true strength of an epic tier summon? Summon, Dracula, bloodline awakening successful, dark bloodline -1, remaining uses 0. Summon, Dracula, level 2, follows summoner's level, HP, 3200, stats, strength 38, agility 42, constitution 40, spirit 39. Talent, vile instinct, epic, new blood shadow weapon, epic, skill 1, lethal tempo level 10, epic, skill 2, crimson feast level 10, epic. With a single bloodline awakening, Dracula's HP nearly doubled, all stats +10, and on top of that, a new talent was added. Barring any accidents, we should be able to reach level 6 this time. When that happens, just how terrifyingly powerful will Dracula become? Do any of you still want to back out now? Then let's continue pushing forward. They're all carrying teleportation scrolls, so why hasn't anyone come out yet? Even though it's only a level 10 dungeon, no one knows what kind of monsters are lurking inside. Perhaps they lost their lives before they even had a chance to activate their teleportation scrolls. Why would Gu Chen take these people into such a dangerous dungeon? If something goes wrong, how am I supposed to explain this to their parents? Look, the subjugation progress has appeared. They're actually clearing a hidden dungeon. How could that be possible? Exactly, and they even brought along a useless summoner. Current dungeon under subjugation, subjugation progress, 10%. What? They're actually subjugating a nightmare tier hidden dungeon. Who are the new students inside? Give me their information immediately. It's Gu Chen, Lin Yuan, and Wu Zi from our class, and... So, the strongest one inside is Wu Zi, and he's leading the team. To perform this well while carrying a summoner in the team, he's truly a talent. But Gu Chen is the team leader, and he looked so confident before. Could it be? Alien race, Inc. Mystican, level 5, HP 2900, stats, strength 48, agility 29, constitution 48, spirit 37, skill, reap. Gu Chen, help, I can't hold on any longer. I already told you guys earlier not to make a move. You were the one who said it's rare to get into this place, so we couldn't just leave empty-handed. Exactly, otherwise we would have activated our scrolls and left long ago. Brother Gu Chen, please help me out. If you keep messing around, our SSS rank rating will probably drop. Forget it. Let's finish this quickly. Come back, Dracula. But I haven't had enough fun yet. Crimson Feast. Dracula's Crimson Feast. While hunting down her opponents, she absorbs their stats and returns them to me as feedback. The instant I recall my summon, every bit of the stat increase returns to me. Currently, Dracula has evolved twice. After she uses Crimson Feast, my melee stats also become extraordinarily powerful. In other words, my close combat ability is already strong enough to rival combat classes. This summoner's melee capability is actually even stronger than mine as a fighter? Notice, player, Gu Chen, level up. Player, Gu Chen, evil, 313/386. Strength, 37, agility, 36, constitution, 38, spirit, 39, summon, Daigua level 3, epic. Dissipate. Notice, acquired dark bloodline +1, remaining uses, 1, dark bloodline, can transform normal creatures into dark creatures, and can also grant a first-generation dark creature 1 bloodline awakening. It seems, There's a chance to obtain Dark Bloodline every time I level up. Xiao Dai has already awakened twice. Her stats should be sufficient to handle the upcoming bosses. After level 5, I will unlock a second summon slot, so I'll save this Dark Bloodline for my next summon. Next comes the boss battle. If you're afraid of dying, there's still time to activate the teleportation scroll and leave. Ahem, I think we'll just continue following you forward. That's right, maybe we can even lend a hand. Yes, we can help. Exactly, whoever leaves is a coward. Gu Chen, after clearing this hidden dungeon, will you directly choose Helter for your next dungeon? Of course, this time it's probably only Nightmare tier. My next target is indeed Helter. Then, can you take me with you next time? That's hard to say. What's so hard to say about it? What else could it be? That's a Helter dungeon. Up until now, no team of novice professionals has ever successfully cleared one. Even a single mistake could get everyone killed inside. I'm not afraid. This isn't about whether you're afraid or not. Then what is it? You have to pay extra. How much extra? 100,000 yuan per person. After leveling up, I'll need crystals to increase my stats, and that will require money, so charging them only this much is already giving them a bargain. 100,000, that much? It's not expensive. Take me and Suran. After we leave the dungeon, I'll go borrow the money. My god, 100,000 yuan, and that's not expensive? 100,000 yuan is certainly no small amount, but if we obtain an SSS rank rating, we can earn bonus points in the academy assessments, practically guaranteeing admission into a top academy. I suppose that makes sense. Take me along too. I'll transfer the money to you immediately after we leave the dungeon. Don't celebrate too soon, the money has to be paid in full. But let me make one thing clear, I won't babysit anyone who drags the team down. Don't worry, we won't get in your way again. The big boss this time is not someone to underestimate, and it also drops an item that is absolutely crucial to me. There must be no mishaps. The big boss is right here. Alien Race, Blackrobe Deacon, Boss, Level 7, HP, 9100. Stats, Strength 86, Agility 79, Constitution 86, Spirit 81. Skill 1, Grey Mist Curse, Skill 2, Darkest Invasion, Skill 3, Damage Transfer. Alien Race, Blackrobe Deacon, Boss, Level 7, HP, 9100, Stats, Strength 86, Agility 79, Constitution 86, Spirit 81. Skill 1, Grey Mist Curse, Skill 2, Damage Transfer, Skill 3, Darkest Disguise, Passive, Battle Intent Call, Shadow Weapon. I knew the boss was going to be powerful, but I never imagined it would be this terrifyingly strong. These stats are at least 3 times higher than those of a level 5 mob, and attributes like strength are more than double, even compared to all of ours combined. What's more, we know absolutely nothing about this boss's skills or mechanics. I think we should quietly retreat while we still have the chance. Just as I saw in the news in my previous life, the boss can spawn as a Blackrobe Deacon, which means that as long as we secure the first clear, the reward should be that treasure chest. Grey Mist Curse releases an enormous cloud of dense grey mist that lasts for 10 minutes. The thick fog completely blocks vision, while granting allied mobs a stealth effect. Meanwhile, anyone who inhales the mist will continuously lose stamina and fall into a weakness negative status. The boss has already made its move. There's no time to escape now. What kind of skill is this? It looks poisonous. Don't move recklessly. This is the boss skill, Grey Mist Curse. Inhaling it will only drain your stamina. The real threat isn't the grey mist. What's happening? It's the Blackrobe Deacon's guards. Concealed within the darkness, they use the mist to carry out assassination missions on his behalf. Then aren't we basically blind right now? This is the true danger of the hidden dungeon. Ordinary people would definitely fall here. But fortunately, the mist doesn't affect summons. She will clear the path for us. Stay close to me and don't move recklessly, otherwise even I won't be able to save you. This boss is a shadow creature, which means it can conceal itself within the mist. But Xiao Dai is a bat, and she possesses a unique form of sonar vision. Xiao Dai, go. The gray mist has dispersed. Looking at things this way, it seems Gu Chen doesn't need us either. Thank goodness for Gu Chen, otherwise we would have been finished. Wait, the boss seems completely fine. It hasn't lost any HP at all. It's the boss's passive skill, damage transfer. Damage transfer. As long as fallen guards are nearby, it can transfer 100% of all damage it receives to a random fallen guard. Once the guard receiving the transferred damage reaches 0 HP, it will revive at full health after 3 seconds, unless every fallen guard is completely eliminated. So in order to kill the boss, we also have to keep an eye on these mobs as they revive. The boss has 9,000 horsepower, and an ability this absurd, there's no way we can kill it. Recover. As long as we eliminate the revived fallen guards before the boss can transfer the damage, it won't have any scapegoat to rely on and will keep losing HP. Negative status poisoned. We really want to help, but it seems we're simply not strong enough. The mist from earlier was poisonous, and its effects are only starting to take hold now. But why is Gu Chen completely fine? Mist grass, a kind of grass that grows within the mist, it might come in handy. I purchased these from the trading market beforehand. Eating them can remove your negative status. You prepared these in advance? Did you already know about the stages of this dungeon? Hurry up and eat it. I can't hold back this many enemies by myself. I have to let them contribute something to the team, otherwise the overall rating might not meet expectations. Swallows, how is it? You're fine now, right? No problem. I can feel my energy recovering now. Seeing that you guys should be fine now, then take this. This is an F-rank light crystal. Why are you giving this to us? Don't ask so many questions, just do whatever I tell you to do later. Alright, we'll listen to you. Leave these guards to us. We need to contribute something to the team. Otherwise we won't gain much EXP from this trip. Brother Gu Chen, leave them to us. That's enough, Xiao Dai. Go back and rest for now. Xiao Dai has already worn the boss down quite a bit, and without the grey mist to conceal it, I can let her return and rest for a round. I'll take over the battle, Crimson Feast. Follow the plan, you guys handle the guards, I'll take care of the boss, understood? Don't hold us back. Damage transfer. Transfer failed. Still trying to revive? Go to hell, killed fallen guard level 3, EXP plus 31. Transfer failed. Still trying to transfer? Keep dreaming, killed fallen guard level 4, EXP plus 75. Transfer failed. We won't give you the chance. Killed fallen guard level 1, EXP plus 8. Without those scapegoats, we've finally ground the boss's HP down to the bottom, but it should still have one skill that it hasn't used yet. Skill, Darkest Erosion. The Blackrobe Deacon's ultimate move. It instantly shifts behind the target across a short distance, releases black mist from its entire body that inflicts stiffness on the target, and unleashes a fatal surprise attack that ignores 70% of defense. Here it comes, the boss's final skill, the stiffening black mist that can inflict stiffness on opponents for 10 seconds. This move wiped out countless elite teams back then. Effect stiffness. But thanks to the sacrifices made by those elites, I already know your weakness. Throw the light crystal to me. Crystal, got it. This black mist spreads everywhere and is extremely difficult to dodge or block. Its only weakness is the light crystal. Fortunately, this crystal isn't worth much, so no one ever noticed what it was actually capable of. Grey Mist Curse. It's the Grey Mist Curse, CD finishing. The boss is escaping, still trying to make one last desperate struggle with its remaining HP, hiding inside the mist while waiting to summon more fallen guards? Crimson Feast cancelled. What a pity my summon has already rested enough. Xiao Dai, finish it for me. Damage 6000 plus. Notification, killed Blackrobe Deacon boss, EXP plus 555, loot acquired, Blackrobe Deacon crest, 1, loot acquired, Blackrobe Deacon robe, 1. You have cleared the hidden dungeon temple ruins, Nightmare Tier, rewards acquired, dungeon treasure chest, 1, professional EXP plus 500. This is, we won. The boss is dead, we cleared it. I finally obtained the first clear reward treasure chest. The rewards from this hidden dungeon are far too generous. Aside from the loot, everyone also received a huge amount of high-quality crystals. How should we divide these rewards? Naturally, Gu Chen gets the largest share. After all, this was only possible because of him. The equipment and treasure chests are mine. I'll take half of the remaining high-quality crystals, and you guys divide the rest equally. That's fair, right? Very fair. The boss can divide it however he wants. Exactly. Taking these high-quality crystals to the trading market would be worth the same as running several beginner dungeons. Since that's settled, remember to prepare the money for our next team up. There's one more thing I need to make clear beforehand. I don't want anyone to know about my humanoid summon. Don't worry, the money is guaranteed. But why keep the summon a secret? Can't I simply keep a low profile? Anyway, if anyone asks, make up an excuse yourselves. If anyone leaks it, I won't carry you through the hell till next time. Clear successful, leaving the dungeon in 60 seconds, 59, 58, 57. Asked? Who would even ask? We definitely won't say anything. You have to take us. Relax, you guys are obedient enough, and I can't be bothered to find another group of newbies for a team again. 3, 2, 1. Hard to Novice Dungeon. Under Brother Huey's command, we cleared it in only 3 hours. That should be enough to break the freshman record, right? Naturally, just look at my equipment though, it's probably still somewhat inferior to my brother's. Come on, come on. If anyone wants to interview this young master, then hurry up and come over. Huh? What happened? Congratulations to the novice professional team for breaking the historical clear record of the hidden dungeon, Temple Ruins, Nightmare, clear time, 2 hours 35 minutes 13 seconds, Captain, Gu Chen, Summoner, Members, Lin Yuan, Swordsman, Lin Kink, Warrior, Su Ran, Assassin, Wu Zi, Fighter, Rewards received, Professional EXP plus 500, Personal Achievement plus 1, Treasure Chest, 1. Tier. Clearing a Nightmare Tier hidden dungeon in only 2.5 hours. Is that really something a group of novices can accomplish? This Suran is from our class, she's ranked dead last, and their captain is actually a summoner. The people from the Ministry of Education were alerted this time. We thought it was some kind of teaching accident, but who would have thought they would actually clear it? What began as an accident has turned into a perfect example. This is wonderful. Most importantly, they're all safe. Wu Zi, who took the lead this time, contributed greatly. The school must reward him properly. Exactly, clearing it while even carrying a summoner along. This Wu Zi is certainly no ordinary person. Although Wu Zi is the class monitor, from what I know, he doesn't seem to be particularly strong. They're out. Thank goodness, they all made it out alive. We may have broken the record this time. We absolutely have to celebrate when we return. Congratulations on breaking the record for a Nightmare Hidden Dungeon run. That's incredible. You guys are my idols. I'll pay 100,000. Can you take me with you next time? Why are there so many people here? Damn, we've become celebrities. Naturally, after earning the merit of discovering a new dungeon, we're probably already on the priority recommendation list. Which one of you is Wu Zi? I am. You're Wu Zi? It's all thanks to you for leading the team through the Nightmare Tour this time. The school will definitely reward you properly. Ah? But our captain is Gu Chen. Him, a summoner? The school has always been fair. This honor doesn't automatically belong to whoever holds the captain position. Naturally, it should go to the person who contributed the most. Dean, why don't we hear what the students themselves have to say? Teacher Jian, you don't seriously believe a summoner could break through a novice realm, do you, Dean? Gu Chen really was the one who led us through. I don't have that kind of ability. That's right. We owe this entire clear to Boss Gu Chen. Yeah, without Gu Chen leading us, we wouldn't have been able to pass. Student Wu Zi, is your family's financial situation not very good? Don't throw away this honor simply because you accepted someone else's money. The school has always placed great importance on talent and learning. No, I swear, absolutely not. You old geezer, I already told you this has nothing to do with me. Stop talking. Don't make it so he refuses to bring me along next time. Dean, it seems this matter really is Alright teacher, there's no need to say anything more. A school-level honor doesn't even come with any substantial rewards. I don't need this kind of hall of fame. With someone at the dean's level, I don't care how he chooses to see me anyway. It's one thing for a summoner like you to have a low rank, but to show such disrespect toward your elders, I will definitely issue you a disciplinary punishment. For leeching number 1 high school to have an incident like this during this year's first freshman assessment, I don't think you need to continue serving as principal anymore. Yes, please rest assured, Counselor Liang, we will definitely handle this matter properly. Dean Zhou, what exactly is the situation? Didn't they all have teleportation scrolls? Did every one of them teleport out? Principal, they all came out, they're completely fine. They all came out? Didn't you say they only had 4 teleportation scrolls? They didn't use the teleportation scrolls to escape, they cleared the dungeon. Cleared it? The Nightmare Tier hidden dungeon? They actually cleared it? Hasn't it been less than 3 hours since they entered? Are you certain? Are these the few students standing in front of us? But they said a freshman summoner led them through the clear. A freshman and a summoner? I am Counselor Liang Lingfei, sent here by the lynching Ministry of Education to handle this incident. Hello. You must be their captain, the one who led them to clear this hidden dungeon. It seems someone here actually knows what they're talking about after all. This person's level is extremely high. He could tell at a glance that my stats are the highest among all of them. Our lynching Ministry of Education takes this incident extremely seriously. We originally believed you would be in danger, but we never expected you to actually clear the dungeon, so I would like to hear some specific details from you. Well, you have discovered a new hidden dungeon for Lynching City, and the Ministry of Education will provide you with the corresponding rewards according to regulations. Why are you looking at me? Didn't I already tell you everything inside? Just answer whatever they ask. This student is clearly not as simple as he appears. Dungeon realms, as nesting grounds where monsters are born, they are the source of disasters, but they are also resource zones capable of nurturing powerful professionals. If a newly generated dungeon within an area isn't discovered in time, allowing too many monsters to breed and escape, that region will eventually become a monster-infested fallen zone. But if the dungeon is regularly raided and purged, it will gradually stabilize into a resource area, enabling the region to produce increasingly powerful professionals. The area outside the Zenilin Pass of the Divine Xia Empire became a fallen zone that no one dares to set foot in because the monsters there were not exterminated in time in the beginning. If it weren't for the existence of the Jinyuan army commanded by Army Commander Gu Chen, I'm afraid the entire Divine Xia Empire would have already fallen into the jaws of the monsters. By clearing the hidden dungeon this time, you not only removed a major hidden threat from Lynching City, but also uncovered a brand new resource area for it. Therefore, the Ministry of Education has decided to award each of you 10,000 gold coins along with an honorary title. There's actually a gold coin reward? Haven't we just struck it rich? To think we can even make money from this, we really hit the jackpot this time. Money is nothing. If we can obtain a ministry-level honor, it could even add points to our professional exams in the future. However, according to standard procedure, I still need to question you. First of all, I'm very curious, as novice summoners, how did you discover the existence of this hidden dungeon, and how exactly did you clear it? As a professional, isn't it perfectly normal to remain sensitive to the dungeons around you, right? I noticed those unusual spiritual energy fluctuations over there quite early. As for how we cleared it, that was naturally the result of coordinating with my teammates. Sensing spiritual energy fluctuations, you possess a talent like this? After all, Summoner is considered a bottom-tier class, so it naturally has some unique aspects. I have indeed heard that once they contract to summon, summoners become more sensitive to spiritual energy than professionals of other classes. Do you have any other questions? Very well, it seems there are no other clues. Please explain the rules for clearing the dungeon, the number of monsters inside, and the conditions required for a clear. I have a feeling this kid is concealing something. Forget it, he's only a child after all, it shouldn't cause any problems. Since everything has already been explained, I can leave now, right? Student Gu, please wait a moment. Student Gu Chen, recently several special dungeon rift entrances have been discovered in Linchase City, and the Ministry of Education is preparing to organize raid teams. I hope you can join us. Why choose me? I'm only a freshman, and what benefit would this raid offer me? These dungeons have level requirements, and only freshmen meet the standard. As for the rewards, the victors will not only receive a gold coin reward provided by my family, but also gain the qualification for direct admission to Shangjing Academy. Shangjing Academy? That's right, this is the only direct admission quota available in Linching City. Don't worry, Counselor Liang, I'll think about it carefully. Shangjing Academy, wouldn't that mean I can see my dear little brother? It's time to return and unlock the second summon. I can't wait to become stronger and head to Shangjing. Breaking the dungeon record awarded 500 EXP, allowing me to smoothly reach level 5, and the second summon slot has also been unlocked. Dungeon treasure chest, excellent quality, nightmare tier. Upon opening, you can obtain a rare tier piece of equipment and an item. Let's take a look at this first clear reward chest first. Open the first clear reward chest. Obtained equipment Hurricane Warhammer, 1, rare tier. Obtained summoning book, 1, excellent tier. Just as I expected, it's exactly the same as the information I saw in the news in my previous life. 1 rare tier piece of equipment, and 1 excellent tier summoning book. Hurricane Warhammer, rare, level 10, profession, warrior, all, description, a rare weapon blessed by the wind spirits. Normal attacks can randomly summon a hurricane attack, a rare weapon with special effects. Even though it's only tier 1, it would still be a highly sought after item on the exchange market, exactly as expected from a first clear reward for a hidden dungeon. However, this excellent tier summoning book is what I truly wanted. Skill book, Nightmare Summoning, level 5, aptitude, excellent, effect, sign a contract with a nightmare. You have successfully signed a contract with a nightmare, summon, nightmare, aptitude, excellent, level 6, follows summoner's level, HP, 2980. Stats, Strength 46, Agility 56, Constitution 43, Spirit 58. Talent, Dream Entry Skill, Mental Bind level 1, summons can equip gear. Upon the summon's death, there is a chance for the gear to drop. If the summon dies in battle, it cannot be summoned again for 1 day. Although its inherent value isn't particularly high, this summon possesses many troublesome and unusual abilities, which are far more useful to me. It really is a dream demon. Its strength is relatively low, while spirit is its highest attribute, perfectly making up for Little Dai's shortcomings. However, its current form still isn't the complete form I want. It needs to be fed a little. Notification, Dark Bloodline, Fusion successful, Summon Advance, Dream Demon, excellent, 2, Daughter of the Dream Demon, epic. What's happening? Did it fail? Summon Daughter of the Dream Demon, Dark Bloodline, Descendant Fusion successful, Summon Bloodline Awakening, level 6. HP, 6580. Stats, Strength 79, Agility 86, Constitution 85, Spirit 90. Talent, Indescribable, Epic, Skill 1, Disillusionment Instant Kill level 10, Epic, Skill 2, Nightmare Haunting level 10, Epic, Skill 3, Deep Dreamscape level 10, Epic. It's actually the legendary daughter of the Lord of Dream Demons, and also the liege served by the temple boss. To be able to appear behind me without making the slightest sound, she possesses an entirely different method of attack from dracula. Skill descriptions. Indescribable, the daughter of the dream demon possesses an erratic form and can freely move between dreams and reality, granting her extremely high immunity to physical attacks. Disillusionment instant kill, rapidly closes in on a target unit, initiates a hypnotic assassination, and inflicts immense mental damage. Nightmare haunting, once touched by the daughter of the dream demon, the target will fall into a nightmare stun, a continuous negative status lasting for 3 minutes. Deep Dreamscape creates a deep dreamscape within an area, inflicting massive continuous damage upon target units trapped inside. Her abilities are mainly focused on crowd control and assassination. If I summon her in an ethereal state, even professionals won't be able to detect her unless their level is exceptionally high. This perfectly eliminates the hidden danger of exposing my summons in front of others. Notification: Summons aptitude upgraded from excellent to epic, receiving stats feedback, summoners all stats plus 10. The increase from the summon stats feedback is practically equivalent to me leveling up once again. Very good, now I have 2 level 6 humanoid summons. Little Die, from now on, you two will be partners, so make sure to be polite. You two need to get along well. Black Deacon Crest, quality, outstanding, effect, shields against external prying, others cannot detect the wearer's character information. Note: shielding becomes ineffective if the level gap is too large. Black Deacon Robes, quality, outstanding, stats, spirit plus 5, constitution plus 5, effect, the robes grant the wearer a magic shield, the shield value is equal to the user's spirit, 10, and they provide an equipment appearance concealment effect. They're all excellent items. The crest can stop others from prying into my information, while the robes grant a shield capable of resisting 1790 damage. With these, outsiders won't be able to see my stats anymore, and I can conceal the appearance of my equipment, making it even more difficult for others to determine my true strength. I've finished opening all the rewards. Next, I should prepare for the next Hellliar dungeon. I wonder whether Lin Yuan and the others have managed to gather enough money. What do you think you're doing? That's Lin Yuan's voice. Lin Yuan, you lucky bastard, you've really stumbled into good fortune. Brother Wenhui wants to buy your hidden dungeon clear rewards. My rewards would easily be worth 30,000 gold coins if I put them on the exchange market, and you want to take them for only 8,000. Aren't you taking advantage of people far too much? In Lynching City, our family has the final say. If we say it's worth 8,000, then it's worth 8,000 today. You have to sell it even if you don't want to. Ha, I have to sell it to you just because you want to buy it? Are you really that arrogant? Gu Chen. Who are you? You dare interfere in our Li family's affairs? Boss, that's Gu Chen, the guy who stole our spotlight last time. So it's you, sticking your nose into business that doesn't concern you? Then don't blame me for showing you no mercy. I'd like to see just how ruthless you can be. This is perfect timing. I'll use them to test Little Meng's strength. A worthless summoner, I'd like to see what tricks you have up your sleeve. Take him down. Ha! A tank, an assassin, a mage, a support, and every one of them is equipped with high-quality gear. This Li family really is generous. Wenhui is quite generous. Among the freshmen, these few really do have the capital to act arrogant. Kill him. Nightmare haunting. After being touched by the daughter of the dream demon, the target will fall into a nightmare stun, a continuous negative status lasting for 3 minutes. However, against Little Meng's abilities, it's completely ineffective. What are you waiting for? Hurry up and attack. It seems your group of lackeys aren't very obedient. With their levels, Dream Girl can subdue them without them even realizing it. Very well, then allow me to teach them a lesson in your place. What's happening? I can't move either. Does he possess an area of effect crowd control ability? Divine Glyph Armor, quality, rare, effect, possesses the power to cleanse negative statuses, detect malice, and activate an evasion effect. Peasant, a summoner actually dares to engage me in close combat? I'll show you the might of a Retribution Knight. This equipment, as expected of a pay-to-win big shot. Crimson Feast. Then let's put it to the test and see which is stronger, paying to win or using a cheat. Looks like paying to win isn't all that impressive after all. Gu Chen, forget it, teaching them a lesson is enough. Gu Chen is far too terrifying now, even Li Wenhui and his fully equipped group are no match for him. To think he could actually ignore my top-tier equipment, this kid is seriously abnormal. You country bumpkin, you actually dare offend our Lynching Li family? You're finished. The Lynching Li family, are they really that powerful? Watch your words. Although you're currently the darling of the school leaders, the Li family is a wealthy and influential clan in our Lynching City. You're right, our Li family really isn't much. Oh no, it's Li Renjie. Brother. Student Council President Li Renjie. We only have a little influence in Lynching City, that's all. Compared with those wealthy families of the Divine Xian Nation, we're truly nothing. Brother, this guy hit me, and he even insulted our Li family. you have to stand up for me. Assaulting another student without reason can be recorded in your file according to school regulations. Why bring school regulations into such a minor matter? I heard that student Gu Chen just cleared a hidden dungeon. That's a school-level honor, so it shouldn't be affected by this incident. Student Gu Chen, I've heard quite a lot about you. I am the Student Council President, Li Renjie, and I apologize to you here on behalf of my cousin. Brother. Li Renjie. He's an acquaintance from my previous life. Brother, are you finished training? As it happens, there's an old friend of yours I'd like to introduce. I want him to join the guild. An old friend of mine? Who is it? He says he's your schoolmate from Linqing. Come in. President Gu, this is my resume. I'm your schoolmate from Linqing High School, Li Renjie. I've heard a great deal about you and would like to join a guild under the Gu clan's banner. You can handle this kind of matter yourself from now on. You don't need to ask me for my opinion. Since that's what you want, brother, I won't bother you about it again in the future. Bring out a level 100 monster for me this time. I'll continue training my physical strength. From this moment on, you are a member of the 11th guild under our Gu clan. Let me think about what position to give you. Thank you very much. As long as I can serve Lord Gu Chen, whatever position you give me will be my honor. Student Gu Chen, on behalf of the Linqing Li family, I formally invite you to join my team and participate in the Linqing Department of Education's dungeon raid battle half a month from now.